Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Crypto Info, blockchain made easy with your host, Frank the Crypto Tank. Please tap that like and subscribe down below if you don't mind. Today, we're jumping into, well, we're going to deeply jump into the EZRP Franklin Templeton Spot ETF. XRP ETF that is launched, of course, yesterday on the Cboe Chicago Exchange, kicked off. Wall Street's calling it XRP ETF Week in America. That's what I'm calling it. Let's break this thing down, guys. Welcome in. Let's bust it down step by step. Let's not hold any punches back here. Welcome to the channel. Crypto Info, blockchain made easy with the tank. And let's go ahead and silence this baby. Guys, I hope you're watching the crypto market. I hope you are paying attention because we are in the middle of a monstrous crypto explosion coming shortly, although it does not look like it right now. All right. Let's get into this EZRP. It is the new spot XRP ETF issued by one of the largest financial giants on the planet, Franklin Templeton, with about $1.5 trillion under management is Templeton. This ETF, of course, is structured as a Delaware trust, right, called the Franklin Templeton, right? Stop it. Trading under EZRP, it actually holds XRP. It's the real deal here, okay? The key objective, this fund aims to reflect the price of XRP before expenses by holding actual physical XRP, not futures, not synthetics, right? Not options, not leveraged games, nothing like that. This is the real XRP in custody, the real deal, baby. Here we are. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the game. Welcome to the fun. Nelson, welcome in, my brother. Good morning. I'll get to the comments in just a second. Mr. Nelson. Guys, what do you think? I want to know what you guys think. Drop them in the comments section below what you think. Is this this institutional grade custody, segregated cold and warm storage situation, right? If you look at these ETFs and look at how at least Franklin is managing this ETF, we'll get into a little bit more of it later, how they're actually holding it. But on March 11th, I believe it was it March 11th, 2025 that it was filed? We covered it in an episode. I'll have to refer back where they went for the generic listing file. We got it. Here we are. We are moving forward. Welcome to the channel. Totally awesome. Welcome in this morning. Nelson, let's get to Nelson's question here. Good morning, Tank. I believe this is the point of no return, brother. Waiting a long time for this. Yes, it is. Thank you for your comments, Nelson. We're feeling the same way. It's cold here in Colorado this morning. We're feeling the same way, guys. Hang on. We're feeling the same way. It's important because, of course, now look what this ETF does. It formalizes XRP being looked at as a commodity now by the SEC. Think about that, guys. This is pretty huge, right? When Franklin filed this form, we know what happened, right? What happened? Somebody tell me. This lit this whole thing up. We're on. We're on now. We're on board now. This is the week. This is XRP's time. This is our time to shine. This is the time for it to enter XRP ETFs, to enter your regular everyday, right? Makes it eligible for model portfolios, RIA platforms, pensions, pension allocations. I mean, come on. We're ready. We're ready now. XRP's taking the mainstream, is taking the world by storm. XRP's a crap coin. I thought XRP was a crap coin. Why is all this happening if it's a crap coin? Why are they doing this, right? I don't understand. All right, Mike. All right, here's the deal. ETF data sources align on basically this thing being a crusher in the marketplace. That's what we're watching right now. Let's get into some of the mechanics. Creation units are created and redeemed in XRP to authorized participants. This is how they're doing this thing. You deliver XRP to the trust and receive ETF shares when they redeem. Okay, so when they redeem, they return ETF shares and receive XRP back for that. Okay, so no leverage, no lending, no rehypothecation, right? No staking, right? It's just clean ETF structure here. There's no yield games with this one, guys. ETF also doesn't engage with airdrops or any forks, keeping valuations simple, of course, and compliant. All right. That's basically what's going on with this ETF. It's killing it. Let's look at numbers in a second here on this ETF. We'll hop on into that live. This started with, of course, Canary Capital's XRPC, smaller company, LLC, which launched just some days ago prior to this. Nelson says, I was investing in Franklin Templeton a long time ago. Oh, good. When I was in the fire department, this company is a huge, and I mean huge. Yeah, they certainly are. They're monstrous. No doubt about it. Good for you, Nelson. Smart move. Yeah, that's the woman from Franklin Templeton that said Bitcoin is the largest distraction, the biggest distraction from the largest disruption coming to the financial systems. And that would be XRP, XLM, XDC, all the ISOs. Now here, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. For the few people that are here on the channel, understand that I am not a financial advisor, and you wouldn't buy or sell anything because of what I say or do here on the channel. I am hereby absolved. Thank you. Let me hear how loudly I'm screaming at you guys. Not too bad. All right, let's keep in mind XRP price, guys, sold off 11 to 12% at the same time. Roughly 200 million XRP was dumped by whales. So ETF demand was strong, but sellers overpowered it. Yep, in the short term at least. Analysts projected EZRP could see $150 to $250 million in one day trading. We're going to check numbers in a minute here and see where we are. I was suggesting we'll probably hit about 125-ish or so, but let's see what numbers are. I don't know yet. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's check markets first. Cryptocurrency market cap coming in at $3.12 trillion. Bitcoin coming in at 91,228 per coin. You have your Ethereum is $3,050 per coin. If you've got your XRP, you're looking at $2.11 per XRP. Every BNB or Binance coin is $915. Let's remember that a coin runs on that chain, right? And a token runs on someone else's. Let's not confuse. Solana or Solana, 136,000. Whoop-de-doo-skis. No, kidding. I love Solana. I love them all. Come on. Bitcoin, even though you're not a store of value, you're a store of speculation, you're still fun. I think you should be down at about $2 per coin, and we should be at about maybe, not yet. We will transpose and take your price Bitcoin. Now look at Hedera hash graph is down at 14 cents right now. Okay, that's crypto markets in a zippy flash. Don't forget about Caleb and Brown because if you do forget about them or don't use them, you may be left out in the cold. Give them a call. Yes, they're out of Australia. Who cares? You're like, oh, they're out of Australia. So the world's a small place nowadays, guys. This gentleman coming up right here, Jim Bazzani coming up next right there. That's Mr. Jim Bazzani. We have an interview with him. You should check it out. He's explaining, how about you look at your audience, Tanker? He's explaining what's going on with Caleb and Brown. And he is explaining how, let's share screen. He's explaining how, it's this gentleman here, that gentleman right there. He's explaining how Caleb Brown is different as a brokerage than an exchange because the exchanges like Uphold and Coinbase and Kraken and people don't want to hear it. But a lot of folks, in my opinion, are going to be millionaires on paper. And these exchanges, as you know, crash like nobody's business as soon as crypto gets volatile. Either the market jumps up or jumps down or drops down, falls down. You know, that's what happens. These things crash. That's what happens. It is what it is. You might want to think about Caleb and Brown. They also keep your Okay, so if you move everything over to Caleb and Brown, there's no fee. There's a 3.5% for buy-sell swap for anything that you do for a buy-sell or swap. They keep your coins, your crypto safe. You can purchase them there as well. It's the easiest thing is just purchase them right there on their site. And they use Fireblocks institutional grade custody, and they keep your coins backed 1-to-1. So you might want to think about this next time out. Now, this flagship ETF by Franklin Templeton, this monster with over $1 trillion in AUM, right, holds a real XRP in Coinbase Custody. Yeah, it's being held in Coinbase Custody. Uses, redemption mechanisms. It carries a 0.75% fee. It is expected to pull huge institutional flow, guys, over time. Yep. Somebody tell me in the comments what you think about all this ETF stuff. Because I think this is the moment XRP and you and me, all of us, have been waiting for. This bridge between Wall Street and the Ledger is now on like Donkey Kong. It's on. Here we are. This has been an interesting, at least for me, 6-year ride or so. Now going on 7-year ride. In crypto, very interesting. I've learned a couple of things. I hope you have too on your journey, because I know you folks have been in for a little bit if you purchased XRP and XLM and XDC and the like. Totally awesome. Nelson, Marnie, Monsager, Beastie. Oh boy. All my peeps, all my regs. To all my regs, hats off. And to everybody else, hats off. And to you, Michael J. Microphone, hats off to you. We are on our way. I think everybody knows we are. We're all aware that, and look, I'm not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of what I say or do. That would be simply ridiculous. Don't ever do that. All right, here's the thing. Definitely don't ever buy these three because of what I'm saying or doing on the channel. Never do that. Never buy or sell any of these three because of what I'm saying or doing on the channel. Nor should you ever think about buying or selling HBAR or IOTA or Algo or Quant or ADA, which are the other 5 ISO 20022 tokens, coins. What's the deal? He just said it, Tank. A coin runs on the network, on the blockchain itself, on its chain. Right. Right. Get your facts straight, Tanker. Guys, let's get over to the obviousness of this whole thing. Let's just hit this real quick. Let's pull up the EZRP ETF stats. And let's see what AI has to say. XRP ETF stats vary by specific fund. Let's get a little bit more clear. Franklin is. You'd think it would know it when I said EZRP. We'll get into an article too. In fact, let's just hit these stats real quick. ETRT, okay, on the Cboe, as of yesterday, blah, 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 blah. Okay, initial trading volume. Analysts projected a strong day volume in a range, within range of 150 to 250 million. Higher, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what are the results as of, whoops. All right, Franklin has an asset value of approximately 7.49. So now it's 49 cents. 1.39. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. Here, let's get into this. Well, we can show more. Okay, here we go. I thought it was 0.50. Why is it 0.95? Okay, fund type, floating rate, daily access fund. Recent activity. The ETF fund began trading the Cboe, of course, yesterday. Performance note. These figures refer to established mutual funds. Okay, let's go deeper. It's not going to do it. Let's go ahead and get an article. Okay. According to this article, as of yesterday, after a brutal week, okay, that's not what we're looking for. Oh, boy. That's what happens when you try to find it last minute. Let's try this one. I wasn't planning on doing it. That's why. See? Ill preparedness. Let's see. Maybe we can still grab it if my computer wants to actually finish and think. Franklin Templeton's XRP ETF could hit a... We know all that. We've already heard those numbers 9 million times. Don't need to hear those again. I'm going with 125 million. I think they're a little high, like the state of Colorado. This could mean more than... Okay, nobody cares. Nobody cares about all that. Okay, so apparently we have no numbers. Anybody have any numbers today? Here, let's try this method. By the way, welcome to Crypto Info, blockchain made easy with the tanker. Here, let's try this method. What are the current capital inflows for the EZRP Franklin Templeton XRP ETF, please? Thank you. Let's see. Oh, we can't find any. We can't find any data. Data. Hold on. New person seed capital inflows 50 million to... Okay, we already know about that. We already know about that. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, got no info. Somebody give me some info on EZRP. Somebody help me in the community. Didn't mean to rhyme that time. Come on, somebody help me out in the community. What's going on with the inflows here? We are on with the EZRP, but nobody wants to tell me what is the skinny on this little son of a bee. Let's see. Boy, this dude. What do you think, you're Eminem? Hang on, let's see. Trying to rhyme all the time, guy? Let's see. What's going on here? Here. Oh, come on. We don't care about your XRP price predictions. Look at Shiba. Look at. Why do you think I still hold a whole ton of Shiba and a whole bunch of Doge? Why would I do that? Never financial advice. Why would I have a whole ton of eChain? It's popular. Everything's covered. The projects haven't gone anywhere. Board of directors strong with all these projects. Chains strong with all these projects. Yes, Doge started as a copy and paste, literally a copy and paste from the computer. And it developed into it's actually a chain. Shiba's actually a chain, believe it or not. It's actually a chain. It actually burns coins, burns Shiba. I know, it's weird. They're weird memes. Now, let's just check this. Crypto Basic is suggesting how large could XRP ETF flows become with Franklin Templeton ETF. By the way, hats off to all of you out there because, if you're even watching me, but especially to the folks who are the regulars here on the channel, hats off to you guys. And you know who I'm talking about. Everybody, Monsager, everybody, Turkey Base, all you guys. Everybody who's in here, totally awesome, etc. Blah, blah, blah. Not to minimalize you. Hats off to you guys, because I have people around me still saying, "You have XRP? Why'd you do that? Like, what do you like quietly going as if to say, do you know anything about crypto? Because you should be telling me that you have all kinds of Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana. Because those are the ones that I always hear about that are the real ones." Yeah, this is this typical voice. I need to turn this voice into a fun kind of cartoon character voice, or else I'll get upset with people, and I don't want to do that. So I want to kind of laugh and keep it light. So that's why I'm doing that, in case you're wondering. And they're like, "Geez, I thought XRP was a crap coin, Frank." No, it's not. Oh, good gracious almighty in heaven. Please help me. Let's finish this up here, guys. I hope we're having fun. Hats off to you guys who saw this whole thing. With Franklin Templeton, let's read a little bit of this and then we'll get on with this. Now entering, we're already at 7:21. Now, entering the race, XRP is on track to receive one of the broadest institutional ETF rollouts in the crypto market. 5 additional XRP ETF products are lined up from major issuers, including Bitwise, Grayscale, 21 Shares, CoinShares, and Valkyrie. Previous analysis shows that if all 7 XRP ETFs attract $600 million per month on average capital inflows, the market could see a 7.2. Hi, little buddy. Keeps vying for my attention. It's like, you just got to notice him. I love you, little buddy. The market could see a $7.2 billion in inflow, folks. What the heck? Analysts suggest these inflows could inject $720 billion into XRP's market cap based on the multiplier effect, potentially pushing XRP's price into the $14 range. What? Did you say $14? No, you didn't. And I don't believe you anyway. I don't want to hear about prices. I tell you what, here's what's going on with price prediction. We don't need them. You know why? Well, we still have some of them. You know why we don't need them? When's XRP going up? Well, when the market tells us, that's when where the price prediction is. There you go. What price XRP by when? What's your? I don't know. I can give you a bunch of guesses all over the place. Who the heck cares? When it hits $500, it hits $500, and then we'll know. You know what I mean? Let it tell you where it goes. Why are you trying to tell it where it goes? Don't you? Stop trying to control so much. Calm down now. Let it do what it does. That's what the pros do, don't they? They don't use emotion. Let it tell you what it's doing, and then you will make your move or not. That is totally up to you. You know why? Because I can't tell you because I ain't no financial advisor, man. And this is not financial advice. This is crypto info, blockchain made easy with the tanker. Contractor turned financial acumen, supposedly. Know few things about Forex markets, cryptocurrency, blockchain technologies, where I think all this is going, broader macro markets and so forth. A little bit about some FOMC action and what that all means, and I never really knew, and it's so interesting. I definitely never knew until I did know. So go educate yourselves and do your own research, and you find out what you want to about cryptocurrency. You do what you want to with cryptocurrency or not. Got plenty of folks who were into Bitcoin a long time ago that I literally am aware of, and some people I know indirectly, some people I know directly, who are absolutely retired in a huge way on Bitcoin and Ethereum and so forth. So blessed be all that is holy and awesome. For them, I think it's great that they did that. We are on our way, some of us, to doing similar things. Folks saying, "No, wait, what do they do? They don't really. What do they do though? They don't do anything. What do you mean? What do they do? They don't do anything anymore. Their money does. They don't do. See, now the money works for us." I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, but that's what we do. That's what we do. The goal is to amass to a point where the money is the vehicle doing all the work instead of the body trading the time in this existence to chase the green money to do the work. Because all I have here is my time. And I'm doing all this, obviously, on purpose to get the frickin' point across. Are you starting to get it? You can use your time and your body and use it all up to make money or run around, or your mind, you can use your mind to do this too as well, right? But you get enough money, now it's working for the individual. Enough money now works for the individual, and it is the vehicle running around, beating up the body, taking up the time, which is all we have here on the planet, right? And now right. So annoying. Stop being a robot tank. See what I mean? You got to call yourself out too. We're all subject to this. And then you get your money working for you as a vehicle, right? Right. Checks the boxes, right. Got the receipts, right. Blah, blah, blah. What all the robots say. Blah, 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 blah. I'm out of here. Hope you guys are having fun on this channel. I hope you guys are having fun with the tanker being a whack job. I'm having a blast. It looks like everybody tuned out because I'm boring, I guess. I'll see you tomorrow at 7 a.m. Have a great day. I love you.